Welcome back, laser implant specialist Dr. Desai joins us on the show. It's great to have you back.
Pleasure.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you.
And to you as well.
Yes, great topic today. We're talking about getting piercings, oral piercings. I've never wanted to get one, so I don't really know, but there's people out there that love them, right?
You know what? It's a piece of jewelry, right? Like earrings, necklace, and historically, the ancient cultures used to pierce all sorts of body parts, and so we've just, in the Western culture, we've picked up on this. So it certainly is, you know, nice for some people because it's their choice, but there are repercussions of it.
So there's things you should know before you go out and pierce your tongue.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. What things should you know?
The tongue piercing is the most commonly sought after, and there's about 13 different positions in the tongue that I do see, and each one has its local repercussion, but also its systemic repercussion. So, you know, piercing any body part, if it's close to any other vital organs, like your, I don't know, arteries, nerves, and spaces that are located in our head and neck, it really needs to be taken into account.
People also could get piercings in their cheeks, I guess.
I have seen that as well, and there are vital organs in the cheeks, like your salivary glands, your facial nerve. All these things are very important to keep functioning properly.
Okay, and obviously using the right type of steel in your mouth has got to be important too, right?
Well, I think what's regulated now is all the tattoo parlors are very regulated, obviously, but there are differences in techniques of piercing guns versus needles, what can be sterilized fully, what can't be, as well as different individual sterilization processes, right?
Okay.
So safety is important, of course.
You brought, you sent some pictures along, so let's look at these and talk about them.
Yeah, so the first one was the repercussion of having a piercing in the lip, and this was a male, and this is what happens before and after, what it used to look like and what it had looked like.
So massive gum recession.
Massive gum recession, and because the piercing is right there at the edge of the lip.
So has it just been rubbing against the...
That's right. It
tooth?
literally scratches the gum constantly.
Okay.
And this is a tongue piercing, so this is the inside of the mouth, and it is able to literally rub away the gum on the inside. And this is very difficult to fix. We were able to do it in this case, but it was caught earlier rather than later. But early means within weeks as opposed to months. Yes.
Okay.
And this was a lip piercing, a labrae, and it also is a before and after. So we're able to fix it, but look at how much trauma is caused by those teeth. She could have lost those teeth.
And it looks like the teeth shifted, actually.
They actually did. And this chipped the teeth as well as receding the teeth. See how it's so localized just to those two teeth in the front.
I'm not hungry for lunch.
No, I'm sorry to... This is the nature of my job.
I know. The things that you see, I'm surprised you have any weight on you at all. You are quite thin. That might be why. So really, how do you know if you're going to the right person to get this done? How do you know? Do you do piercings? Because you would know.
I fix all the stuff from piercings.
Sure.
I am the gum specialist. I do this every day, obviously, and this is just a 2 days worth of work for me, unfortunately. So I just want people to be aware that there are long-term repercussions of having something banging around inside your mouth, despite the fact that there's local repercussions of the piercing. You can get toxic shock syndrome if the piercing gets infected, and people have died from it. You can get breathing space infection, so it swells the side of your neck so that it cuts off your breathing. You can get infection to your heart. You know, it's not just, oh, I'll get a little ornamentation in my ears. And I have ear piercings, but there's nothing vital out there.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you know, you got to pick and choose where you want to pierce and know the repercussions.
Good to know. Well said. We are out of time. Dr. Desai, thank you so much for being here today.
My pleasure.
You can certainly contact Dr. Desai if you have questions about this. You want to make sure you make the right decision and you're not sorry about it later.